Well, coming back from last time, it was the same feeling, but even better. It was much more quiet. I I don't know the place, but I feel like I know it better now. So it's more like playing at home. It gets more comfortable over time. So it's great, really.
And which piece interpretation are you most proud of?
Probably the Polonaise. I don't know if because of the interpretation, but because I really wanted to play this here. I think everybody knows why. So yes, that's why. The more I played this repertoire, after I chose it, I felt more and more like I was in a very how to say aristocratic ballroom. Everything, from the ballade to the impromptu, a little bit more, not so much dance, but people just hanging around and having a drink or something. And I don't know, all the pieces started to feel, like they have a groove between themselves of ballroom, of dance. Biggest challenge, probably the third ballad, because it's the how to say it's the less obvious pianistically and also melodically. So it's the less obvious because it's not such a let's say in a simple way like such a catchy tune. So putting everything together is so amazing, but also so complicated. It's almost like a puzzle that when it clicks, but you need to go very, very deep to make it click. So that was really, really a challenge over the past few months, but I think it went well. So
What particular thing requires the most work for you?
Control of myself, because it comes by itself, but like my old professor used to say, she said that it's much better to have a piece of sculpture and actually sculpt that piece, and then it will get better and better and better. If there is too less, then we cannot do anything about it. So for me, it is control. It's that sculpting that requires really using my brain, and that of course, I struggle many times with it, but we get a hand of it after working on it. When I start performing, instead of practicing, I stop my. It sounds very obvious, but I stop my switch, my practicing switch, and I just let it go. It's difficult because I really want to be inside, but I try to let it go more and more and more and more. Like I'm looking at painting from far. It's already painted. The painting. I cannot do anything about it. So that's how I try to think about it. My relationship with piano. Well, I think about it as it sounds ugly, but as really a mere tool. The less I can think about the piano, the better. So my relationship with the piano is non-existent. So it's like when you say, "What's your relationship with your hand?" It's there. So that's how it should be. So lately I feel that way. I'm really happy because it's going away. Also, piano is no longer a piano. So.